What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and today I have something really cool to show you guys, something I like a whole lot. This is the Turbo Racing 176 scale RC car. You guys might remember I did do a review on this model a while back, and this has been one of my favorite RC cars of all time. This little tiny guy. It's a Pico sized RC car, and this thing has variable steering, well, proportional steering and throttle and all. It's a fully hobby grade vehicle this tiny, and it has a really nice transmitter and all, hobby grade transmitter. The transmitter breaks down in half and all of that to for storage and everything. I'll put a link in the description to the review of this guy in case you guys want to go back and check it out. But I'm showing you this because this has a revamp now. The Turbo Racing 176 scale racing car. And this thing has quite a few awesome upgrades to it. And we're going to go over those upgrades now. For starters, this guy is a little larger. I wouldn't say that that's making it better that it's larger. I really like the small size of this one, but I guess they had to make it a little larger to add all of the features that they have in this thing. So for starters, it's a little larger, a little longer. They're still claiming 176 scale. I don't know if it's really still 176 scale. I guess it still is, but this car is definitely larger than the original. And so the wheels are also larger. I think that's a good thing that the wheels are larger, because this thing can be stopped by the smallest obstacle and won't run over it. This thing will roll over some things that this one couldn't. And also, this guy is a little faster. So it being a little faster, at first I was thinking that I would like this one a little better, because I really like the scale speed of this one. But this one also has a throttle limiter on the transmitter, so you can race it around at the speed that this one goes, and you can race it a little faster if you want. And so I think that doesn't hurt it, the fact that it has a faster speed. And that also helps getting over objects that this one can't get over. You can actually jump ramps with this little guy, and you can also drift with this guy. So this guy has a motor in here, powerful enough to drift it and all. Really awesome. This thing has lights. This one has lights too, but this one, they implemented a brake in the ESC. So there is a braking function in the ESC if you're driving forward full speed or whatever speed you're going. When you slam on the backwards input, it'll stop. And it's also showing brake lights here. When you hit the reverse, it won't just reverse automatically right away. This one does. This one just goes into reverse if you're going forward throttle. So this one will brake, and then you have to let off the input and then give another input for reverse. And so it's pretty awesome that you can do that. And it shows the brake light. As I said, the lights are always on red, but then when you hit the brake, it'll brighten up just like a brake light in real life. So that's pretty awesome. And as far as lighting, you can also there's some options with the lighting on this guy, so I'll show you guys that a little later. The transmitter is better. The transmitter has some upgrades as well. Oh, I didn't finish with the upgrades on this guy. Check it out. I don't know if you might consider this, an upgrade or not, but now the bottom or the guts of the car is actually fastened in with screws. So now it won't fall out or anything. I didn't have any problem with this one falling out, but it is screwed in, fastened in now. And it seems like there's a more powerful server in this one. The server in this one is a little more powerful than that one, it seems. And so the transmitter is a lot better. The transmitter has some upgrades. One of the upgrades that I like here, you can charge it now from the transmitter. It has a different way to insert the batteries now. You need a coin to turn this little thing to open it. You turn it clockwise, and then this pops out this way. Let's see if we can show you guys that real quick. So you turn this, and then voila, the batteries pop out there. And so you have a new way to insert the batteries, but at the same time we have this little charging port here, or you can still charge it with a USB type C. Check it out, still in the same spot and all. And this thing has a little more options. It's actually a 4-channel transmitter now, and so this 4th channel you can turn on and off the lights. Let me show you guys this if I could here. So you turn it on, and so this 4th channel here, you can switch it once and it'll turn the lights on. So check it out, the rear lights on. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the rear lights are on, red lights there. We have white lights in the front, really bright. The lights are larger as well. And so then if you hit it again, the lights flash, or you can just have the lights off while you're driving it. So that's pretty awesome. And let me show you guys this. With the lights on, you can hit this channel 3 button here. It's not showing the awesome effect that it has on this table here, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but the chassis is lighting up. So there's a glow along the bottom of the car when you're driving around on a reflective surface, a surface that would reflect it, unlike this shiny surface here. And it's really awesome, guys. You can toggle on these lights here. I don't know if it's done any justice on this camera here, but we'll look at it later on when I have it on the track. But you can turn the lights off and on, the chassis lights, and you can even turn off the headlights and all and still turn on the chassis light and just have the glow while you're driving around. Or you can just turn off all of the lights in order to squeeze out a little more battery life. So pretty awesome. This, I already mentioned that this one is faster than that one, so it'll smoke it if you cheat, as I would say, and put this transmitter all the way up to 100% throttle. You can put it to 50% throttle in the middle there, or you can put it to 20% throttle, or you can just regulate exactly how much throttle you want with the throttle DI here, the throttle dual rate. And you have a steering dual rate. You have steering trim here, throttle trim. We have reverse of the steering here, reverse and normal. We have this is the charging in the middle, and on and off. And so, and the transmitter feels a little more nice. Let's see if I can show you guys so the servo seems a little more responsive. Still proportional steering and all. So this thing is pretty awesome. And it comes with a bunch of stuff too. So it comes with 2 shells, just like the old one. It also comes with the little parts for the spoiler and the lenses for the lights and all. They are all included. And the screws and everything. When you pull the shell off this one, it does not fit in this one. So it seems that it would, because you have this little bracket here and here to fasten this one down, and it almost looks the same, but it's a little different, slightly different size. So you cannot put one of these inside of here, as far as I know. So far I was unsuccessful in doing it. And the battery must be different on it. I never took this one apart yet, but the battery on this one, it does not fit in these shells here. When I removed this and put it in here, it was sticking out from the bottom a little too much. So I'm guessing that the battery is shaped different in this one. So it does not fit it, so you can't convert it easily anyhow. You might be able to do some mods to get it to fit and all. So it comes with the parts and everything. It also comes with a USB Type-C wire here, connector, and you have this little body clip here. This is used for binding the car to the transmitter. It comes pre-binded, but you can bind it to another transmitter or rebind it if you lost bind, whatever reason. You just insert the end of the body clip into this little hole here to bind it. And so it also came with an instructions manual. The instructions manual is in English and it's in another language. I'm not sure which language this is. This here. Holla at me in the comments if you know. But if you flip it over this way, it's in English and all. Pretty legible, nice illustrated pictures and all. Check it out. It's in black and white though. The quick start guide is a little confusing. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. But I was looking at this. It only shows you how to get the batteries in and all. So this is the little quick start guide, I guess. But for the most part, this thing is really awesome. Really loving this thing. Even more than the original. The original is still awesome in its own right. But this one is a little better. I wish they would have brought these out at the same time of this one. I would have preferred to get this one. And this thing is just really awesome. Let's go check it out. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. We have it at 20% throttle. My little track that I built. So let's run it. So here's 50% throttle. So you can see this thing is a speed demon. It slides on turns and all. You can't really, you can't just go full throttle with it. It seems like when you turn the throttle up, it makes the steering servo more responsive. Check it out, how fast it is. So you can sort of race around with it in 50% and blast off when you need. Try to jump here. So you can go full throttle on the straightaways. Can't go full throttle jumping off the back. Man, I'm crashing a lot. Okay, let's go full throttle. Oh, I got the limiter on. Let me turn it all the way up. Okay, we're at 4. Let's see if I can get a straightaway here. I'm afraid to drive these things on the floor because the hair gets in them and they're a real pain to take apart and get the hair out of them. So unfortunately, I can't really show you guys on the floor how fast this thing could go. But let me give you guys an idea on here, best I could. It's actually, the wheels are actually spinning out. Let's check it out. Yeah, I can't really show you how fast this thing is going to go. Maybe here on the black end. Let's see if you can do it on the black top. Let's see, around here. Okay, full speed here, full throttle. So that was it there. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see if I can do some drifting. A little too much grip to do some drifting on this one. You guys can see though that the rear wheels do spin out. It's not 4-wheel drive. It's just rear wheel drive. So man, I'm crashing up. Okay, let's put it back to 20%. So I won't look so bad driving it. And this is about the speed that me and the family race at. So pretty awesome. The steering has improved quite a bit. I can drive this one a little better than the others. Okay, maybe I'll show you guys the original driving. Okay, this is the original. A little peppy. I just charged this guy up. Sheesh. I didn't realize these little guys are so fast. So at 20%, the new one is a little slower, so you might have to dial the throttle trim up a little. In order to get an even ground as far as speed with this guy. You're racing somebody who has the original. Man, the original one is a little smaller, so it just seems like it's a little easier to navigate. Let's see if we go a little slower. Yeah, if this little one was going as slow as the new one, it would be about this fast. Okay, enough of the old one. Let me show you guys some more of the features of this one. So here's the lights. Hopefully that's showing up on camera. The red glow underneath this guy. And the headlights are off actually. So let's see, we're going to turn the headlights on. Okay, so, and the last position on the headlights makes it flash. So I don't know why you would want it to just flash that way. I wanted to see if it did anything different, and I read the instructions manual, and the instructions manual just said that the lights flash. So that third position only causes the lights to flash that one time, and then that's it. So for whatever reason, if you want the lights to flash like that, you just put it to the third position on the light switch. And so this is it. Pretty awesome little revamp with a turbo racing 176 scale RC car. Thanks for watching.